What if I told you?
In Slovenia.
What if I told you that the secret to a successful life abroad isn't finding the perfect country? It's finding your people. Hi, I'm Rachel, and welcome to Becoming Rachel, a channel where we talk about reinvention after 50, living abroad, creating a life you love, and proving that your best years may still be ahead of you.
Rachel and I have made it to Portoroz. We are going to have our little spa day
For her birthday.
Yay!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. Bye.
My husband Patrick and I have spent the last several years creating a life overseas. We've lived in Portugal, Romania, spent time in Italy, and recently moved to France. Along the way, we've learned a lot about visas, healthcare, taxes, and the practical side of moving abroad. But today I want to talk about something even more important: community. Because the truth is, you can live in the most beautiful country in the world and still feel lonely. Or you can live almost anywhere and feel completely at home because you found your people. Recently, I was reminded of that lesson while celebrating my friend Sabine's birthday with a day trip from my vacation home in Italy to Slovenia. And it turned into one of those simple days that reminds you what really matters. One thing I wish more people understood before moving abroad is that choosing a country is only the beginning. The real work starts after you arrive. You still have to create a life. You still have to make friends. You still have to build connections. When people ask me where they should move, they're often searching for the perfect answer, the perfect country, the perfect cost of living, the perfect healthcare system, the perfect retirement destination. But after several years abroad, I've learned that there really isn't a perfect country. Every country has strengths. Every country has challenges. What makes the difference is whether you build a life there. And one of the greatest gifts I've received during my years abroad has been the friendships I've made along the way. Friendships that cross cultures, friendships that cross languages, friendships that remind me that home isn't always a place. Sometimes home is a person. Recently, my friend Sabine and I decided to celebrate her birthday with a day trip from my vacation home in northern Italy to Slovenia. One of the things I love about having a home in Italy is how easy it is to explore neighboring countries. What might require a flight in the United States can often be reached with a short drive here. Within a couple of hours, you're surrounded by different architecture, different food, different traditions, and different history. So, on a beautiful morning, we got in the car and headed toward the Slovenian coast. No complicated plans, no strict schedule, just two friends looking forward to spending the day together. Sometimes those are the best adventures. Our first stop was a spa overlooking the Adriatic Sea. The warm saltwater pools were exactly what you would imagine for a relaxing birthday celebration. The atmosphere was peaceful. The views were beautiful. And for a few hours, we simply slowed down. As we floated in the water, our conversation moved from one topic to another: family, travel, life changes, dreams, future plans, the kind of conversations that happen when you've known someone long enough to skip the small talk. And while we were sitting there enjoying the moment, I found myself thinking about how much richer life abroad becomes when you have people to share it with. Experiences are wonderful, but experiences shared with friends become memories. As I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate these simple moments more and more. Not the big events, not the expensive purchases, not the things society tells us we're supposed to chase, but the ordinary days that become extraordinary because of the people you're with. I think that's one of the reasons so many people struggle after moving abroad. They're focused on finding a new country, but they forget that what they're really looking for is connection. Connection doesn't happen automatically. It takes effort. It takes reaching out. It takes saying yes to invitations. It takes joining groups. It takes being willing to build new friendships. And when you do, your life abroad becomes so much richer. After leaving the spa, we headed into the beautiful coastal town of Piran. If you've never been there, it's absolutely beautiful. The narrow streets, the colorful buildings, the old world charm, the views of the Adriatic Sea. Every turn seems to reveal something worth stopping to admire. We spent the afternoon wandering through town, taking photos, exploring side streets, and enjoying the waterfront. One thing I've noticed since moving abroad is that many Europeans seem to have mastered something Americans often struggle with: slowing down, sitting at a cafe, taking a walk, having a conversation, enjoying the moment rather than rushing to the next thing. And as Sabine and I walked through Piran celebrating her birthday, it felt like one of those perfect days where nothing extraordinary happens, yet somehow everything feels